Alright, so there's a path up there.
Yes.
But let's go down first. Whee! I didn't mean to go that far, but that works. It does when we go back down.
Oh, I love the fat
Guys.
little babies. So I'm sure we'll see it at some point, but do you have a favorite enemy in the game? Like, is it hard to, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but...
Yeah, there's a few
Yeah.
that I really, really like.
Money, 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 money.
A lot of them are in the area that I think the last area you were going through.
I was going through a couple of areas at once because I was exploring a lot.
There's mushrooms everywhere.
Yeah, that was one of them. The bounce, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in there that I think are just adorable.
So you don't have to worry about like the currency disappearing, like time.
No, as long as you don't leave the screen you're on.
Okay.
Which I really love, honestly.
Yeah, like so many games, like, oh no, I gotta get to these things before they disappear.
Yeah, there is no rush whatsoever to get to the currency as long as you're not leaving the screen.
Any game that cuts out like having to have anxiety over, you know, I need to grab this quickly, I really enjoy.
Yeah, no, this game really is the epitome of quality of life. Like,
It's so nice.
when I play through it, like, I have nothing to complain about when it comes to just the way certain things were designed.
That weird non-door door.
I wonder what that is.
I
Oh.
wonder.
You just pass right through it.
Aww.
Well, welcome to the first boss.
Oh, pardon me, sir, ma'am.
Mother.
Oh, I dig the like faintly deafening effect when you take damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that gets
Audio damp.
scary later. Hey,
That was a thing.
yep. Yeah, not a difficult first boss, but it's really kind of just introducing you to the fact that you'll have arenas.
Uh-oh.
You will have...
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's gurglies. Yeah, things were happening. Oh, they have the same movement patterns as like belugas from Bubble Bobble. They just bounce around in the room.
Alright, so up there is one of the most important rooms in the entire game, but
That
we
person-
can't get there.
Yeah, that person sounds busy.
Can't quite make that jump. Hey,
Oh, that other one's got a spike.
yep.
So where are you right now in the terms of the map? Because I haven't been here in 84 years.
If you look at like all the way at the bottom right is where I am right now.
Oh, okay.
It's not, but the map has a very faint, almost ASCII map.
There's a
That's
reason for that.
Neat.
Hello.
Oro, you oaf! You wield your nail like a club! Amsby, how much deeper do we have to go? What? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. This is Sly.
Sly the Fly?
Sly the Fly. I guess he tried coming down here, but didn't go too well. He started losing himself a little bit there.
He was stuck in the orange dream.
Pretty much, yeah. It's actually a good way to put it. Yeah, so he's going to go back up to town. And there's a bit of a theme with that. You can find certain NPCs that will all go back to...
Oh, you can restock Dirtmouth?
Yeah, basically. Like because they talked about everyone going back down. You can find most of the people that went down here
Yeah.
and make the town more lively.
I like to think that the tiny dots where his nose holes are is his actual eyes.
Just like really, really big earmuffs.
Yeah.
And you can tell just by looking at us that we know how to use our nail. You look like you've played this game before.
Oh, it's funny because when I talked to him, he said, "Wow, what a scrub."
Alright, yeah, he said the same thing. Alright, so he will go back to the town on his own accord.
Neat.
And nothing over here.
Ah, One Direction platform. Important.
Yes. Alright. More of these.
Controlling flow through a map. Critical importance to the genre.
Yeah. And they do a very good job of it, too. There's a lot of times when you'll like unlock a shortcut that you didn't know was there, and it just feels good to do.
Huh. I need a key.
Yes. This we can't do anything with for quite a while, actually.
I need a MacGuffin.
It's funny. So, like in a good Metroidvania, the order in which you do things after a certain point is really up to you.
Right.
When on my first playthrough, I didn't get the key to that thing until I was almost done with the game.
There's so many different ways you can go to without even having much, so I never feel locked out of something or like, you know, spending 2 hours trying to find where to go next. 'Cause
Right.
you're not like, you know, shoehorn into one specific area. I really like that.
Yeah, there's almost always like a very clear option of something you can do, which is nice. Hey,
Just wanted to show you her children.
I don't like her children. They're mean.
No, look how cute they are, though.
How cute they were.
Aha. Alright, let's go over here. Before we continue up. Hop.
Ooh.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, well, this... I guess this is the first place I'm looking where the game is clearly telegraphing you need some way to traverse the spikes.
Right.
Now, that didn't cost you, any currency.
Oh, yeah, so...
What?
You might
Dying.
you might see this was not actually dying.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's-
die. It just does one damage to put you back at the start of the screen.
I'm sure you'll
Oh,
see
I
the
see.
mechanic at some point, maybe. I mean, I don't know how often you die, though. Probably not very. Yay!
Yeah. Aw. Mean a mama remember
Yeah, it's like a typical like falling off the cliff or what have you in games where you just get put back to where you were.
Right.
It's not like Prince of Persia where it's just brutal.
I would never.
I should also put a disclaimer. I didn't mention it. I am not perfect at this game whatsoever.
Who is?
There will be some deaths on certain bosses. So just, like, don't expect perfect play.
Well, this is a casual let's play, not a speed run.
That's right. Only Zelda speedruns. She's
True.
not down here.
This guy's just trying his best.
He is.
That was a good effort.
Honestly, the easier way to deal with this is this.
Yep.
Oh, I always think like just skip them, but no, that's better.
Skip on him.
There is
That's-
one enemy in this game I actually do skip because they have too much health.
And
They take too long to fight.
That's some straight Zelda 2 there, though. That down slash when you get it completely changes.
Yeah.
Zelda 2.
Of course, in this
In
game,
this game,
you
you
start
just
with
start. Yeah, exactly.
it. So I wanted to go down here first and show you that we're back at this spot.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Bearings gotten.
Yep.
Nice.
And actually, let's go in here before we do anything else because this is a very important room with the second or third best boy in the game.
And the second best bench in the game.
Ooh.
The symbol of a stag.
So,
One day I'll remember that the confirm is on A, not on B.
Yeah, he deserves way more money than this, honestly.
He'll get it out of us.
Yeah. But each one deserves more.
is this a train station?
Aww.
Aww.
Oh.
It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. Well, I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much. The sound of the bell will always call me back. Yep, so if you call him from any of these stations, he can take you to any of the other stations you discovered.
Okay.
Yeah, his little like pincers that you have are little like hanging ribbons on his face, like little arms.
He is one bearded boy.
He's the last stag.
Yes.
The last melon.
Is there anything else he has to say?
Yes.
I love the like the couch cushions on his back. Is my favorite thing about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can come right back here, so let's take a ride. Let's take a ride.
One day.
Yeah, because though we haven't unlocked the station in Dartmouth, we can.
One does not simply skip the cutscene.
They give you that Dirt Mountain station for free.
Yep. And this was behind a door we couldn't reach yet because...
Oh, the iron door with the key.
A different door.
Oh, okay.
This was just a door that was right here.
Oh.
So
right in front of him.
convenient.
Also, every time you do something, talk to him.
Oh yeah, the shopkeep.
I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. He drives a hard bargain, that one. He does.
With a name like Sly, is anyone surprised?
Right? No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining.
Elderbug worships the invisible hand. Or the visible pincer, I don't know.
Yeah, he never thought that the stack station would reopen. Ooh, it hasn't been used even since before the Elderbug. Then again, like, bug lifespans are not long. This guy was probably born like 4 weeks ago.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, so like, we've done most of what's down there that we can do without progressing, but yeah. So this is just like a bunch of new dialogue.
Okay, and we still haven't picked up any new charms. We're still just with that.
It's about to change very shortly.
Okay.
A young couple has recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop.
That sparkling bench is just so tempting.
It looks so welcoming.
That will be like the kindest sight to you throughout the course of the game.
Oh yeah.
Because like anytime you're in an area, if you do die, it respawns you at the last bench you rested at.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and it's back to talking about the bench.
Yep.
So let's talk to Map Lady first.
Yeah. We met your SO in the down below. How do you do? Oh, you sound sad.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. But what a surprise. He's heading down right now. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I'm not much interested in retail myself, same though.
Me too.
Yeah, same. Now let's see what's here for me to sell.
That's not true. My only retail was Game Parlor. I loved retail.
Ah, okay.
That's so different.
That's
though.
special retail.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't have enough money for the things I want. Well, this is the very, very first thing you want to buy. Even if you're like new to the game, if you're brand new, you want this as soon as possible. Or not new, if you're like a veteran to the game, you want this.
Okay.
You want this.
No, that's a running thing now.
That and the item above it, honestly, for
So,
me.
I wasn't going to buy this. So I bought this on my first playthrough. What this does, it will show your exact location on the map and it will move with you.
Oh, okay.
As a charm. It's very, very good,
But
especially for a first playthrough.
just to show people, you know?
I'm going to. I don't use it in my own playthroughs. I've played this game through like 6 or 7 times now. I don't use it anymore because every room is distinct enough for me to know where I am at any given time.
Also, you can't afford right now.
Also, I can't afford it right now. But when I do get the money, I'm going to come back and buy it just for the purposes of the Let's Play.
Sure.
Yeah, and it'd be easy too if you would could pull up the map to show everyone where you are exactly in case they wanted to like.
And all those pins, are those charms?
No, these actually. So we'll cover these.
You can
These.
afford one.
Once you buy them, it will show on the map every bench you've been to.
Oh, okay.
Every cocoon you've been to.
Those
every
are-
shopkeeper in the area.
Yeah, the radar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
These
those.
are neat little things that you can put on the map to mark like things for later to come back to.
I'm appreciating that they decided to take something that is such a generic game function, mapping, and actually weave it into the economy of the game.
Yeah.
No. The one time I want to actually cancel out, I accidentally.
Like, care, what do I hit? What do I hit?
it's tough, man. All right, so that quill. Remember how our map is all
Yes.
shoddy and speckled?
Yeah.
With the quill, you can update your map, and now,
It's nice and clean and shows everything.
yep, except for the spots where we haven't been. But yeah, now it shows you things that weren't even on the map before because you've been in there.
Spiff.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Really neat.
It's so satisfying.
All right, so let's head back down. Oh no, we didn't talk to Sly yet.
That's true, we didn't. I would like that giant weapon in the back for one One Geo piece.
Just one Geo.
I would like to remind you that I saved you.
Yep. Now, he does have a lot of good stuff. This is your Legend of Zelda heart container piece.
Okay.
4 of these gives you another permanent health.
Hence the masks for your health.
Yeah.
Okay.
What these do is, so you'll notice like our soul gauge on the left is the 1 orb.
Yep.
This will add another smaller orb on the side.
Okay.
That equates to a third of the large orb.
All right. So that's more essentially
Right.
MP.
So you need 3 of these to get one of those other like, small side containers.
Word.
This, remember that door
I was
to
gonna
the
say,
right?
I think that goes to the door at the end of the.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe some other doors that need to have simple contraptions.
Oh.
This is really cool, especially, I'm not going to use this for this playthrough, but if this is your first playthrough and you're like strapped for Geo, this is worth picking up, because then you don't have to go looking for Geo that you've like hit off of enemies
Money
or
magnet.
off of things. Yeah, it just draws it all to you like from anywhere on the screen.
We
basically.
love a good money magnet.
Yeah, it's really, really useful.
And just picturing like the Matthew Lesko guy with all like the question marks on his suit. Try the money magnet.
All right, this one increases the amount of invincibility frames you have after getting hit. I don't need it. I don't use it. I've never used it, even on my first playthrough.
I would say there's other ones I'd rather use than this.
This has a function. I'm not going to cover it until we get there.
Okay.
But
Whoa, 1800.
yeah, in the course of your adventures, like right now, your exploration should be saving up money to buy this.
Okay.
This is going to save you a lot of trouble throughout the course of the game if you buy it earlier. But, yeah. We're not going to buy anything from him right now because we need the money. And we don't need to buy the mask shard right now because it's only 1 and we need 3 others to benefit from it.
Also seems like a good time to remind everyone to support your local retailers.
Yep. So I think because we've been recording now for like 45 minutes or so, this is probably a good time to take a break.
Yeah.
Sit on the bench for a little bit.
Yeah, take a nice. It might be made of iron, but I assure you, it's very comfortable.
Just soak in that delicious season 5 ambiance.
Maybe a little snooze with this relaxing music.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a
there it
mood.
Yep. Yeah, and next time we'll continue our trek through the Forgotten Crossroads and probably finish the area for now.
Psyched.
Cool. We'll see you soon.